In this episode, Jon will be taking care of maintenance at the park. Aurora will be visiting Astrid Lindgren's birthplace, and Sarah will take a swim in the lake. At Sweden's east coast, near Astrid Lindgren's Vimmerby, there is an unexpected adventure waiting for you. Meet Sarah, Aurora and Jon. Welcome to Virum Moose Park.
So cold, wonderful and quiet. Favorite time of year.
Jon, stop dreaming. Let's get to work. It's really important that we check all the fences to see that nothing is broken or if it has fallen any trees over it.
And here we have a tree who actually can injure the moose. Next week we are letting the moose in here to the forest area, and then everything needs to be really safe.
Not only the trees and fences need work in the winter. The ground gets wet at the feeding place, which is not good for the hooves of the moose. Jon is adding dry sand to prevent problems. Moose don't like to stand on wet sand, although they love to swim in the lake. And they're not the only ones.
Every morning we usually take a swim in the lake. But now it's frozen, so Jon is going to fix this so we can start our day with a nice swim. Only kidding.
Actually, Jon is opening a hole in the ice so the animals can drink.
Jon and Aurora went to Astrid Lindgren's Näs
Yes.
on the Christmas market and had a really nice time.
Astrid Lindgren is the most read children's book author in the world, mostly known for Pippi Longstocking, of course. She was born in 1907 on a tenant farm to the vicarage in Vimmerby called Näs, only 30 minutes from Virum Moose Park. Now her childhood home is a wonderful tribute to this exceptional woman, and each year there's a Christmas market, an event that Aurora never wants to miss.
And now you wonder why it only were Aurora and me who went there. That was because Sarah was home sick.
Yes.
But you and me, we had pretty good time anyway. Yeah, it's a lot of fun stuff to do there.
We eat marshmallow.
Yeah, you really love the marshmallows.
Meet the moose. This is actually Takis. Takis is 7 years old. She got 2 really great, wonderful bull calves this year. She's also very protective of her own calves, which makes that she sometimes kick the other calves to be sure that her calves actually got the most food. This is one of my first favorites in the park, because she was the first one that kicked me actually. Yes, you kicked me. She kicked me in, yeah, a really butt kick actually. So, but that was only because she wanted food. And I wanted to give another one food because she had got so much. So we had our first fight then, and I was really angry at her. She just wanted to get my attention, and attention she gets by trying to kick me. But usually she's really soft and friendly. Reminds me a bit like my wife. She have a really sometimes. Yes, you have. In the end of last year, she was in a tight spot, and I was really stupid. So I walked outside the tractor, way far away from the tractor, and she was really afraid and didn't see that it actually was me. So she actually tried to jump up and kick me down. I put my hands up like this, or both hands. Yeah. And screamed, and she kicked, and I dodged and kicked again. And after a while, she actually were more afraid of me than I was afraid of her, so she ran. But after that we have had a bit of a problem in our relationship. Yeah. Yes. Now she sees something in the forest. She's very alert. You see her ears tipping forward. These are like big parabole antennae. They can hear really far. And actually she don't hear me at all now, because her focus is that way now. And just now it's very dangerous to stand where I stand, because if she got really afraid, she jumps up and kick to run away. Oh, you are angry now. You're really angry. Is it for him? This is Gustav. And him we will also meet in future episodes. We actually have a question about Saga. In the last episode, we talked a bit about Saga, and you got to meet her. And I said also that some of our employees have problem with her. And she have always been a bit of a problem for a lot of our employees. And that's because when we took over the park, Saga was really terrible and always angry. Then somehow she began to trust us, but she are still the one who actually kick us the most. That's because that if someone else tried to kick us, she ran to save us. But we don't have any moose who dare to cross Saga. So when she tried to kick us, she kick us. But all our employees are really in love in Saga. She's wonderful moose.
A lot of people ask us about where does the moose sleep in the winter, because when people visit us, they are super cold right now. It's snowing and they're sitting still, but and they're thinking, oh, poor moose, they are out in the cold. Where do they sleep? And actually, the moose doesn't sleep in a stable, because we have asked a lot of people have asked us if you have stables for them. But they are not horses, they are moose, and they really like the cold. So when we're out there and giving them potatoes and we're freezing, they are like super cool. They don't like the heat too much, but they really love the cold.
So if it would be really comfortable for the moose, we should have a little stable with air conditioner on the summer.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why does Santa have reindeer and not the moose?
Well, he has reindeers and not moose. Yeah, that's a good question. But probably because the moose are way too smart. And I don't think they would like it to run around in the air all day.
Exactly.
Hey, Aurora!
Hey, Emily.
Aurora, I have a question for you. I'm looking forward to visiting you next summer, and I really want to kiss a moose. But I'm a bit afraid that they will bite.
No, they have no teeth
Upper jaw.
in the upper jaw.
Ah, just like my grandpa. He also has no teeth, and I'm not afraid to give him a kiss.
Great that you have been here and seen our episode. If you like if you like Thank you for watching. We love to sharing our lives here at Viru Moose Park with you. If you like what you see, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe and
Ring the bell.
And until next time, many moose greetings from Sweden.
hej då!
Thank you for watching. Join us again next time for more adventures at Viru Moose Park. Hej då!